My expectations are through the fucking roof, so Dana, you better make it happen. Ladies and gentlemen,
round of applause.
What is up, y'all? It's the Fighters Replay. My name is Kay. This is Rob, and today we are getting into UFC306NOCHE. This one's gonna be such a good card, historical.
Ridge season. Let's get it right, people. Ridge season UFC.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. If we're wrong, correct us in the comments, man.
Let me hype up this card a little bit. Dude, this is historic.
Absolutely
this is
historic.
A 1 in a million chance that it is going to be at the Sphere, the Las Vegas Sphere. Huge arena, never seen before. They said they're doing something really special in between fights. I'm super excited to see what they do. Mexican Independence Day. We have a whole bunch of Mexican fighters on this. It is just bound to be great. Bound to be everything that we need it to be.
Do you like have how high are your expectations for this card?
My expectations are through the fucking roof. So Dana, you better make it happen.
Yeah, I got my expectations set a little high, so we gonna see how this do. Yeah, we're gonna
Hey, I know they're cooking though. I know they're cooking. They always make something special, so I'm really excited for it. But it really starts off at this main card. Well, first off, the prelims are gas. But just for the sake of the video, we are going to hop right into the main card. We have Ronaldo Rodriguez versus Adi Osbourne. This one, I'm not going to lie, man. Adi hasn't really been looking too hot in his last few fights. I think that Lazy Boy is going to take this. He's been on a good hot streak. Just doing his thing, switching up his game, and I think that is going to be the reason why he takes it away on Mexican Independence Day in front of all the Mexicans to open up the main card. What are your thoughts?
I'll play devil's advocate. I think that one thing with Adi Osbourne we got to remember is that this guy has a lot of experience in the UFC, more than Ronaldo does. And has he been consistent? No, but it's really a matter if he can show up. And now that he has two, losses on his record, his back is against the wall, the people are going to start looking at him, wondering if, should this guy stay? Because he got finished in those last two bouts.
In the same submission.
The pressure is high. The back is against the wall. Can he rise or will he fall? That's going to be a very, very tough task against Ronaldo Rodriguez. Lazy Boy is a dangerous opponent who will be an unrelenting force, so he's probably going to take it.
That's what I'm saying.
In the next bout, we have a lightweight fight, and Daniel Zellhuber versus Esteban Ribovics. This is a really exciting fight. We had Daniel Zellhuber coming off his war with Francisco Prada. Esteban Ribovics coming off a crazy head kick KO on Terrence McKinney. I couldn't believe my eyes. These guys
I don't think anybody could believe it.
Yeah, these guys are very, very talented. I would say Esteban Ribovics is more of has more of a kickboxing style than Zellhuber does. Zellhuber's more heavy on his boxing and his grappling. I do think that Zellhuber is going to be able to take this and win this possibly by decision. But I also do think that this is going to be fight of the night. If it's not fight of the night, it's going to be pretty damn close. And I could see either one of these guys taking each other out. All I know is that this fight's going to be exciting.
I agree. I think this one is bound to just be a barn burner. I think that Daniel Zellhuber, I think he's going to get it done as well. I think he's really been on his game, and don't get me wrong, Esteban has as well. But I feel like just the power and the force and the pressure that Zellhuber is going to put on Ribovics and really just continue to pressure him and stay on him, I think that is what's going to make or break this fight. But I do see Ribovics coming off with some pretty clean shots. So Daniel definitely has to stay tuned and be ready for anything, because the really big thing in Esteban's corner is his unpredictability. He can throw anything at any point in time, so he just has to be
from any angle.
And yeah, exactly. He has to just be very aware and cautious, but at the same time, he's got to push his own game plan and got to push it fast so that way he can set the tone for the rest of the fight. But I think that I agree with you. I think that this is going to be fight of the night. If it's not Here's the thing. Regardless, I think that the 2 championship fights, they're going to get their own bonus, and I don't think either one of them are going to really be able to be classified as fight of the night.
Because
even though it could be, but then you're taking away some of the like.
It takes away from some of the other people who aren't championship bouts, yet they put on championship heart in their fights.
Yeah, exactly. But it's between this one or the next one.
In the featherweight bout, we have a featherweight fight in Diego Lopes versus motherfucking Brian Ortega. I think that Diego Lopes is going to be able to hurt Brian on the feet, and I think he's going to capitalize and win a submission, or Brian's going to pull a submission out his ass crack out of nowhere that none of us will see coming. I think this is going to be ending in submission regardless. I don't know who's going to get it. But man, it's gonna be fun to see the scrambles. It's gonna be fun to see the how they both look on the feet. You know, like Diego isn't like the most technical striker. Neither is Brian. So let's just see the motherfuckers swing out them things, man. I can't wait for it.
I got Diego in this one too. In Brian's last fight against Yair, even though he won the fight, he was losing the fight up until he was able to start pulling submissions off of his back, which is the only place that I think Diego is really, really dangerous in. And don't get me wrong, I think Diego's like jiu-jitsu could definitely compare and hold up. I just don't think that now is a time to test and prove that. I think that he should just like stay heavy ground and pound. I see him definitely hurting Brian. We saw him get rocked against Yair in his last fight, and then before that he wasn't really on the best record before he had his little hiatus. But I mean, Ortega always has that will inside of him that can turn the fight around at any point in time, and I feel like he's able to pull that straight out of his ass. And I think that, Diego definitely has to be entirely ready for that. I think we saw in Diego's fight with Dan Ige, given that it was a completely last-minute opponent, so much was going on around those events. Lopes did have a full training camp and was still caught off guard in that last round.
But you're training for a different opponent.
No, that's what I'm saying. Still regardless, he wasn't entirely prepared to fight Dan. I don't think Dan Ige was even on the radar of people that he would possibly be fighting. Yeah. So, all fairness to him, I understand, of course you're going to get caught off guard by somebody that you haven't been doing elite research for. And, of course, this guy he's now had 2 training camps for. But that's definitely just something to be well aware of. But I think the most unpredictable fight of the night has to be the next one, the co-main event for the flyweight championship of the world. We have the champion Alexa Grasso facing the former champion and UFC legend
Hall of Famer
Valentina Shevchenko. Ladies and gentlemen,
a round of applause.
We can guarantee that they are going to put on. We are going to guarantee that they are going to blow the roof off of the building. And regardless of the fact of, Sean and Marab, those are bigger names, yada, yada, yada. This is the main event. This is the fight that really is going to dictate the future of women's MMA. Is it a new era, or is it, or will it still be the reigning of the bullet, Like you said, this is going to be just absolutely historic the second that they even start the fight. So you cannot miss this co-main event. Guarantee you this is the one that you're going to want to be glued to your seat for. Dude. But if I were to start, I would just say both of them have the ability to quite literally do anything that they want to the other. They have the ability, or not anything that they want, but anything that they need. Any openings, they're both so fluent in their stand-up and the grappling and in every area of that octagon. This is going to be such a high-level fight. But if I were to say something... Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
No, you did.
But if I were to say something, I would say that Alexa Grasso has definitely proven that she can take advantage of Valentina's bad positions. She can take advantage of Valentina's little holes in her game that she has just picked apart through all of the years of this amazing Valentina that we've all been able to see. We've seen quite a bit from Alexa Grasso, but really, she's just starting to become this prime. We've seen the prime of Valentina for how long now? So it's a bit more to be able to look back on and to really read, and then it's harder to read an opponent who is consistently just evolving. And I'm not saying that Valentina isn't evolving, but it's hard to continue to make such huge change between fight camps when you're already at the top and already in the history books.
People were saying that they thought that she was starting to look like she was slowing down after the Talia Santos fight. I don't know. I thought she looked better in the first fight with Grasso than I thought she did in the second fight with Grasso. Every single fight has absolutely been electric. Taking all that information in, everything you say, I would say for a prediction for this fight, I'm going to go with no, I wouldn't think this is a hot take. I think this is just going to be facts. I think that you should watch this fight. This fight needs to be watched. This is fucking history. That's my prediction. My prediction is that people are going to fucking love this fucking fight and that they're going to be campaigning about how this should have been fight of the night over Merab when he fucking 50-45 Sean.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 1,000%. I think this one this one for sure would be fight of the night in my eyes, but like I said previously, about the champions thing, we already know that they're getting a bonus regardless because of how great of a fight it's going to be. Not even the fact that it will be fight of the night, but that one is definitely one too. Yeah. This is basically the basis around the whole card. I'm sorry. It's Mexican Independence Day.
It's actual Mexican female champion defending her title. Yes, Merab represents all hardworking Mexican people. Yes, Sean O'Malley, whatever, is cool. But the actual Mexican champion on this card, the card that this is truly should be built around, is Alexa Grasso. She is going to be the star, and so is Valentina Shevchenko. With all due respect to O'Malley versus Merab. But I am very fucking excited for O'Malley versus Merab. I really want Merab to fucking become champion, man. But I really kind of don't see it. I think it's going to be tough. I think Merab's going to have to eat punches to get in. I think it depends on how strong Merab is going to be compared to Sean. I think it depends on, has Merab learned how to sit on his punches to cause some more damage? Can he make O'Malley think twice? Can he break O'Malley mentally? I think he's capable. I just think it's very tough. It's going to be tough. I don't know. I
think literally everything is kind of against Merab in this, as odd as it does sound, because Merab is he's a very well-rounded fighter, though. I mean, his grappling really is a huge, huge threat to Sean. Yeah. But realistically, every fight starts on the feet. We don't know how that's going to go. We know a part of him is going to want to stand and test himself in
for
there.
Sure, and he just has out for that.
And I think in any fight, if you're relying on the ability to take shots in order to even get to a chance to win, I think you're already not having a great day. I think you're already.
I disagree because that's kind of how Bilal had to fight Leon.
But then he ended up putting on way more pressure.
Yeah. And he got the takedowns with it too. And he overwhelmed Leon.
But I don't think that was the hint. I mean, we knew he'd have to take the shots. Of course, every fight, you aren't going to walk away without,
I'm not saying to blindly walk into shots. I'm saying more so you got to accept the fact that you're not going to be able to block every single thing. And, you're the shorter fighter. Because as, somebody who's been a shorter fighter to many people, I doubt you ever, I'm just playing. You kind of have to be okay with sometimes knowing that a shot's coming your way, but you're about to fucking try to explode right back harder at them. You know what I mean?
He just has to be able to anticipate the shot. He has to be able to make the reads. He has to be able to almost anticipate getting hit. Like, he has to be able to do that. He cannot be shocked or taken off guard or let Sean's speed get ahead of him. He has to push his own pace because Merab's pace is fucking insane. His pressure is insane. That motherfucker's going to keep coming back at you. But Sean's power, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've already seen it. Sean's ability to just strike and stay at his range and just...
I got a hot take. I don't think Sean has so much power as more so as it is like shots.
He just lands perfectly at the right time.
Place, right time.
Like, but it's the most perfect read that it is so powerful. Powerful isn't just pure brute strength. That isn't power to me. Power is like timing and
precision
strength.
Beats power and timing beats speed.
Yes, exactly. Like, it's a perfect blend of everything, and Sean O'Malley has kind of mastered that mixed drink, and it is kind of it's extremely interesting to see how it's going to play out, because this is kind of a guy that he wouldn't necessarily on paper want to go up against. This is somebody that would give him a lot of issues.
Yeah.
But I think we've seen Merab's chin kind of, you know, fall through a few times.
I wouldn't say it's like
it's not falling through to the point to the end.
He's gotten caught a lot.
Exactly. And there's, sorry, Unpopular. And there's just no reason, and I don't want to rely on him getting caught in this fight and having it not be the end, because we've seen Merab in a really, really bad shape and be able to turn it around, but we don't know if the ref is going to be that gracious. Sean probably already paid them off. We're going to really need it.
I would hate to see the ref. Yeah, I hope the ref allows Merab to be a soldier when he gets hurt, because he's going to get hurt eventually.
Agreed.
Let's be real. But I hope the ref doesn't, you know, wrap it up at that time when he does get hurt. I hope he fucking lets him be a fucking man, you know what I mean? Represent fucking Georgia.
I see either Sean taking it. I don't want to say my prediction. Honestly.
Just say it. Nah, you gotta. I fucking said mine. You gotta say yours, bruh. Let's be real.
Sean by like KO or something early.
Yeah.
It has to be in the first 3 rounds. After that, I think Merab will just tough it out. And in that case, I see Merab winning a decision. I can see Merab winning a submission or possibly a TKO if he can get on top on the ground. Exactly. Yeah. But his ground and pound is nasty, dude.
He would have to really like exhaust Sean.
Yeah, he would. But I mean, who knows? He could possibly get it done.
He could probably even you know get a submission win if he really tries to go at it.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll see.
But yeah. Final predictions.
I would say, unfortunately, I think Sean O'Malley's probably gonna get a fucking knockout or something. But I hope not. I hope Merab knocks him out. That would make me so hype. If Merab knocks out Sean O'Malley, we need to do like a challenge or something. If Merab knocks out, like we need to make a stance. What's something crazy we can do? It's definitely probably not happening, but just on the off slight chance. We would do whatever the top comment says.
I don't think we should preface that. People can be pretty evil.
Well, you know, hopefully people don't try to send us to Thailand to fight, you know what I mean? And we'll see. Either way, I'm very excited for this card. This card is going to be legendary. We got a legendary Mexican champion in Alexa Grasso. We got a superstar in O'Malley. We got lots of people with stacked prelim cards. Great names, great fights. It's just going to be fucking awesome. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too, man.
Good. Well, you know, talk to us about how you think it's going to be. Leave a like, you know, comment. Talk to us in the comments. Tell us fucking anything, please. Please. We're so lonely. Please talk to us.
Engage!
Engagement, please. We need the podcast to work. Dana, help.
Anyways, we hope you guys enjoy this beautiful fight card with you and your family and friends. UFC 306, UFC Noche, UFC Sphere, Rita season, whatever the fuck it's called. You guys put on an amazing card. Can't wait to see it. Hope you guys all enjoy it. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Peace. If you put a dog in the room with John Jones, guess who walks out?
John Jones.
John Jones.
You can't break me, I got iron bones. My ground game will leave your mind blown. I'm ready to fight in any time zone. I'm the greatest, you can call me John Jones. Knocking clowns out like I'm Steve Payne. We can even fight on the freeway. I'ma leave him bloody right where he lay. This is the Fighters Replay.